live. And as I said last week, changing the venue a little bit, we are living in the press box at Ferndale High School. Blue Jays lead it 23-7. Barry Smades has compiled the statistics, and Frank, when we take a look at them, rather interesting in the fact that the Blue Jays, after giving up that 42-yard run, that 36-yard run by Claude Presley, it's been all Southfield.
Well, Ferndale came back with another nice drive and threw the interception. And since then, they've dominated the football game. You can see the turnovers are equal, but Southfield's time of possession really isn't that much bigger either, Jim. It's just that they've done more with the time that they've had the football and been more consistent.
Barry Smades points out that in the 5 first-half possessions by the Blue Jays, they fumbled it on their first play from scrimmage. They scored 3 touchdowns, and then they had the football for their 5th possession, and the half ended. A quick look at the scoring. The first play from scrimmage, Marvin Reynolds fumbled. Eric Stiles recovered, and Claude Presley took the first play from scrimmage 36 yards. Fozzie Johanna's extra point made it 7-0 Ferndale. The ensuing kickoff, the Blue Jays started a 14-play, 65-yard drive. The time, 5 minutes and 54 seconds, and with 5:10 left in the first quarter, Philip Shane scored his first of 2 touchdowns in the half. Marvin Reynolds took the extra point snap and ran it in for 2, and the Blue Jays led it by the score of 8-7. And then the Blue Jays went on another run as Marvin Reynolds intercepted a Adam Valerian pass, and eventually the Blue Jays went 9 plays, 67 yards, took him 4:31 to do it. Philip Shane running it in from a yard away, and McCaskill's point after touchdown 2-pointer. The Blue Jays led it 16-7 with 8:16 to go in the second quarter, and then a 3-play, 59-yard drive was climaxed by a Philip Shane to Sean Allen pass, 45 yards, and Shane's extra point kick with 4:42 left in the first half gave us our halftime score of 23-7, and it is very, very crucial that Ferndale put some points on the board on their first possession of the second half.
Well, this is the critical series of the game right now. They have to get the ball, they have to get it in good field position and do something with it.
Mexico and Stiles and others are back. His deepest kick of the game is taken back at the 10-yard line by Eric Stiles. Stiles goes down the right sideline and is pushed out of bounds there. Over there looked like number 39, Eric Watkins.
Eric Stiles, for 5'9", 145 pounds, is a hard runner. He delivers when he gets hit and has that ability to break tackles and go all the way.
He went 18 yards with that kickoff, and so the Eagles will take it now, 1st down and 10. Adam Valerian is the quarterback. He has Claude Presley, Stiles. He has Chris Mexico in the backfield. John Bazier, who was out in a T-shirt and shorts, has taken to wearing a away jersey of nobody in particular. Not on our roster anyway. John Bazier is, but not number 86 in a white uniform. Stiles now will go to the pass pattern on the right side. Rick Firth will be split out to the left, so they'll go with the eye this time. And they go to Presley, and Presley goes up the middle, and he's trying to do it again on the first play from scrimmage in the second half. He is brought down by Brandon Burnett, but not until after he got it all the way down to the 36-yard line, 35 yards on that run by Claude Presley.
This is speed personified at the high school level. Southfield loaded with the best runners in the state, and Presley just pops the hole, and then everybody's chasing him. And Deion Terrell just runs him down from behind.
First play of the first half, 36 yards. First play from scrimmage, second half, 35 yards. 75 yards in 5 carries for Claude Presley. Claude Presley now will take the second handoff of the second half and go down to the 35-yard line of the Blue Jays.
Up to the 35.
Give them a couple, it'll be 2nd down and 8. 35-yard line of the Blue Jays. Now Mexico will come in. Stashevsky will go out along with number 12, Michael Crane. John Bazier actually has his name on the back of that uniform that he's wearing. So maybe his team gave it to him at the end of the 1986 season.
No, I think if he's really under pressure, he's going in as a wide receiver.
2nd down and 8. Valerian hands it off to Johanna, and Johanna is gang tackled. Another one of those plays, Frank, it's a lot easier to tell you who was not in on the stop than who was.
Yeah, it almost looked like it was a broken play when the quarterback You know, when you're running an option play, you put the ball in, and sometimes the back takes it from you. And he stood there as if the back took it from him, and he wanted to counter and come back with a pitch.
Give him 1 yard officially, and so it'll bring up a third down and around 8 yards to go. Third down and 7, based on the 2 Presley got on the first play and the 1 that Johanna picked up on the second down play.
Well, Ferndale's had no success passing the football at this point. It's an obvious passing down. Their screenplay was poorly contrived, and now they've got to come with something big.
Crane, the lone wide out to the left side. Valerian hands it off to Presley. No, he's going to throw it down the middle, and it is almost intercepted by Marvin Reynolds. It was intended for Jason Martin, but there was a penalty flag thrown before Valerian released the football. So we will see what it is. It's going to be an illegal procedure call against the Ferndale Eagles, and so the Blue Jays will probably turn it down.
Well, they came with a play action, and they're going to get the ball down there. Reynolds cuts in front, almost has the interception, but the illegal procedure, I'm sure that Southfield's going to decline.
Well, you saw Cedric Thomas on the right side of your screen. I don't know who it was that was putting the heat on Valerian, but and I don't think Adam could tell you as quickly as he was coming in. So now we will see what John Bazier elects to do. They're in a situation where Valerian, the quarterback, and Valerian, the punter, one and the same, but they should be able to, even if they don't pick up the first down, not give Southfield too much of a field position advantage. It is 4th down and 5. Left side goes Rick Firth, number 8. He is the lone wideout, although Stiles is in the slot on the left side. Valerian fakes the counter, gives it to Stiles, and that play worked for a first down last time. Depending on the spot, he might have gotten another one.
Eric Stiles cut back, and I think he had the first down. He may still have it, but he had it definitely if he'd have stayed to the outside. He did not pick it up.
He did not get it. He got 4.
That's a situation where he chose to cut back and tried to break it for the touchdown, but I think he could have gone forward and picked up the first down, and I'm sure Coach is going to talk to him about that on film day.
So the Blue Jays now will take care of will take over the football. Whether they take care of it or not is really up to them. First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line. The 3 running backs, Lamar Chapman, Marvin Reynolds, and Reese McCaskill. McCaskill had 45 yards in the first half. He gets about 5 or 6 on this one.
Well, in the wishbone offense, the fullback very seldom gets the football. But today, Reese McCaskill's picked up, 45 yards in about 12 carries, and which is a large number of carries for a fullback in a wishbone offense.
He's up to 52 now, and it is second down, 2nd and 3. Marvin Reynolds this time off the left side, and Marvin gets close to the first down. Give him 4 on it, so he'll be a little bit short. I tell you, Frank, this is a triple threat. I've been using that phrase so much, but they have guys that are very, very capable of doing good things when they get the football. We haven't seen Chapman carry the ball too much.
Chapman going to carry it off of that same formation. They're going to fake the handoff, and boom, he's going.
Yeah, that's...
I was just getting ready to call it.
It's first down and 10. Ball at the 40. Shane has the football, and Philip Shane gets into the open for a 9-yard pickup. He's brought down by Joe Wrigley, number 67, the 5'9", 175-pound senior who we could have mentioned in our open.
Well, here they've given the ball so many times to McCaskill, you've got to close down and honor it. Ferndale did an excellent job, and Shane carries the football and is gone, or not gone, but picks up 9.5 yards on the carry.
They will call for the chains, so it's 9 if he got it, and it is 10 if he did.
The Barry says
9 if he didn't get it.
The Barry says
he's got it. Barry has it, but we don't know if Southfield does. Now we do. That is their 13th first down of the football game.
Barry knows first downs.
Barry knows both. He's the statistician's statistician. When a statistician is doing a football game, he calls Barry to do stats for him. He's worked with the best, and now he's worked with the rest. They try to the outside, and Lamar Chapman gets a couple right in front of the Ferndale sideline. Matt Hubbard was over there along with number 9, Mark Shkreli. Also, Carlos Martin over there as Carlos Griffin all there as well. 4-yard pickup by Lamar Chapman. It'll be second down and 6.
Lamar Chapman says, I'm 5'7", 140 pounds. Don't run me where you run McCaskill. Fake it to McCaskill and send me wide. I'm built to go wide, Coach.
Split out to the left side is Bill Bingham. From the 47, Marvin Reynolds, looked like he ran into a brick wall, and the official just threw a flag almost immediately upon impact of that play. Off the bottom of the stack is Philip Soley, number 70, and somebody's a little upset. Presley's a little upset as he's going over to the sideline, and it will be a personal foul, more than likely on the man that just left the field. Number 44, and that is Bryant Bone, comes in to replace him. Officials are talking it over. That's a penalty franked in this particular situation. Obviously, you never want it to happen, but in a situation like this, it hurts even more because it just gives the Blue Jays yards without them having to snap the football.
Yeah, it's hard enough for Ferndale to stop them, on their own. And, Presley didn't feel that he did what he was accused of. And it could be one of those situations where you get in on a pile and your foot happens to come in or something, and they think you kicked someone or stepped on him, and he didn't feel that he did it intentionally.
Bingham wide left. Tight end Terrell is on the left side, and this time Marvin Reynolds got a good downfield block on Griffin by Vince Toddy, but good job across the way by the Blue Jays, or rather by the Eagles, to slow that play down. We'll see how much he was able to get. It is indeed a first down play. Marvin Reynolds picking up 10 yards, and he's all the way up to 126 yards on 15 carries.
Here's what you have to do if you're a receiver for Southfield, because they don't throw the ball very often. You have to be a good blocker. He does his job of getting the wall block, and Reynolds picks up the first down.
That was Bingham on Stiles, ball at the 23-yard line. Shane McCaskill up the middle, ankle tackle by number 65. That being Ed Bisego. 2 years we've called him Ed Bisego. We've gotten some name corrections from John Bazier. Pickup of 3 on it. So it'll be second down, 7 yards to go. The ball at the 19-yard line of the Eagles in Blue Jay possession. Blue Jays lead it by the score of 23-7. We're halfway through the third quarter. Philip Shane, pitch back. No, Philip Shane doesn't get the opportunity to pitch it back because Matt Hubbard was there.
That's the best that Ferndale's covered that option all night. And, they kept it spread out and they took it down. And here's our handheld replay. Everybody strung out. They had the deep back covered, and Hubbard made the penetration for the tackle.
4-yard loss, so it will bring up a third down and 11. See if Shane will put the football in the air now from the 24-yard line. He pitches it back to Reynolds. Reynolds cuts it back inside, but a fine defensive play by Chris DeRosia brings him down after a no-gainer. See if he gets 2 or 1. There will be some positive yardage. 2 yards on it. So it will bring up a third down and a fourth down and 9.
Well, Southfield does a great job at the point of attack with the blocking. They almost have too many blockers there. And DeRosia's able to come from the inside and make the tackle. We couldn't quite pick it up on our replay, but they had a great double team on the wide out, or the cornerback.
See what Cal Fletcher calls on fourth down and 9. Shane, right down the middle. Bill Bingham, great catch in traffic. He's going to be a little short of the first down. Chris Mexico brings him down, but he did get enough for the first down. 12 yards and a first down, and I think that's probably because Bingham knew exactly where he had to be for